Hi friends, we are back with a cool new video on the top ongoing anime of 2023 February. Before starting the video, please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for more interesting and cool anime updates.
At the 10th place we have the Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World. As the first commoner to attend the prestigious Arnold Academy of Sorcery, Ray White is quickly despised by some aristocratic students. Unbeknownst to her, Ray's true identity was that of the famous Iceblade Sorcerer. He was a hero who led his country to victory in past wars, and he is one of the 7 most powerful wizards in existence. Despite his legendary status, Ray wants to live a normal school life. Ray quickly befriends some of the most influential students thanks to his friendly and lovable personality. Unfortunately, Ray soon has no choice but to use his true powers to maintain the bond that makes his new life so worthwhile. Next, in the 9th place we have Chilling in My 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. For over 30 years, Daryl was a loyal soldier in the Demon King's army, raised by Granburzot, one of the 4 heavenly generals. However, since Daryl has no magical potential, he is nothing but shame in the eyes of Granburzot's son, Bashabeza, who sacked Daryl shortly after assuming his father's position as shogun. Having lost his home and job, Daryl wanders in the woods, where he comes across a human girl named Marika who is on the run from a monster. After Daryl steps in to help Marika, in return she invites him to stay in her village. There, he discovers that the reason he has no aptitude for magic as a demon is because he is in fact a human. However, Daryl is no ordinary person. Possessing potential for over 30 years, Daryl was a loyal soldier in the Demon King's army, raised by Granburzot, one of the 4 heavenly generals. However, since Daryl has no magical potential, he is nothing but shame in the eyes of Granburzot's son, Bashabeza, who sacked Daryl shortly after assuming his father's position as shogun. Watch and see how Daryl deals with Theon's situation. In the 8th place we have Reborn to Master the Blade, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire. As the daughter of the noble Yukas family. 6 years later, Inglis Noble is revealed to have no runes, unable to use runes that allow magic in this era. Therefore, she is not qualified to be a knight. However, this fits well with Inglis' plan. Instead, she decides to become the squire of her cousin, Ravenhaw Bilford, allowing Inglis to focus on pushing her limits. For Inglis, the world is just an opportunity for her to hone her skills and possibly become an extraordinary squire in the process. In the 7th place we have the Misfit of Demon King Academy 2. When peace returned to the Demon Kingdom, Anos Voldigode wished for nothing more than to end his reputation as the Demon King tyrant and once again become an outcast at the prestigious Demon King Academy. Unfortunately, all quietness is fleeting. Demons, kings, and sinister gods plan to destroy Anos from the shadows. Rumors spread about the Son of God, a being whose power rivaled Anos. To uncover the truth and eliminate the potential threat, Anos must venture deep into the land of spirits. However, the spirit world is shrouded in mystery and can only enter this world after going through a series of difficult trials. With unparalleled strength and confidence, Anos is set to defeat many formidable foes to claim major titles. But he, with the help of his trusted allies, would hardly have to sweat as the true as Lord. In the 6th place we have Bafuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense too. After achieving successful results in previous New World Online events, the now popular Maple Tree Guild is excited to explore the new floors introduced in the game. Himself to greatly expand his options in future battles. Not to mention the importance of networking, the clan also forms friendly relations with other notable guilds, such as the Fire Emperor's Realm and the Holy Sword Order. With the eccentric Maple Guild Master at the forefront, Maple Tree members continue to find creative ways to use their skills, driving game developers crazy along the way. In the 5th place we have the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world. Despite being at his peak as the strongest exorcist, Haruyoshi Kuga sought even greater power, leading to his death at the hands of those envious of his power. As he took his last breath, he cast a spell that allowed him to reincarnate and vowed to become more cunning, hoping that all his efforts would be useful in his next life. Haruyoshi was soon reincarnated in another world as Sika Lamprogue, the bastard child of a noble family that prided themselves on magic. However, his new family largely ignores him due to his lineage and lack of magic. However, Sika unselfishly draws on the knowledge from her previous life to gain many valuable allies. As he begins to discover the true limits of her abilities, Sika must also be wary of the consequences that have tarnished her past and avoid repeating the same mistakes. In the 4th place we have campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. Along with 3 other heroes, 27-year-old Makoto Tsuyoshi is transported to a fantasy world to save a kingdom from a mysterious threat. However, it was clear that Tsuyoshi was unwittingly dragged into the summoning ritual. His only skill turned out to be menu, which allowed him to open an interface where he could buy and receive supermarket items related to modern Japanese food. Unexpectedly banished from the palace, Tsuyoshi ventures into his new world alone. However, his ability to create delicious dishes unknown to this world soon pays off, even attracting the legendary wolf Fenrir. Fenrir was so engrossed in food that the creature immediately signed a contract with Tsuyoshi, becoming his acquaintance. Following this fickle and mythical creature, Tsuyoshi embarks on a career as a merchant and adventurer, traveling and cooking delicious food that always amazes the inhabitants of this world. In the 3rd place we have Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun 3. After their heroic efforts at Walter Park, the students of the backward classroom returned to the Babel's Devil School after the summer break. What awaited them was not only adoration and admiration, but also the shocking revelation that in order to be in the luxurious Royal 1 classroom, the class had to be promoted to Dalit before entering the 2nd year. With the Harvest and Music Festival fast approaching, there seems to be plenty of room for advancement. However, this will not be easy as no class has achieved such an achievement so far. In the hope of giving the unsuitable classroom a chance to achieve the unthinkable, the school appoints special tutors to help overcome the challenges ahead. With a vision beyond Dalit, Iruma Suzuki decided to move towards her goal of promotion, starting with receiving recognition from her special tutor, Bakako Barbatos. In the 2nd place we have Blue Lock. Yoichi Isagi was just a few minutes away from scoring the goal that could send his high school soccer team to the national championship, but the decision to pass the ball to teammates in a split second cost him. By that reality, bitter, confused, and frustrated, Isagi wondered if the outcome would have been different had he not passed. When the young striker returns home, an invitation from the Japan Football Federation awaits him. Thanks to an arbitrary and biased decision-making process, Isagi was one of 300 U18 strikers selected for a controversial draft called Blue Lock. The ultimate goal of the project is to turn one of the selected players into the star striker of the Japanese national team. To find the best, each rough diamond must compete through a series of singles and team competitions to rise to the top. Moral objections to the draft aside, Isagi feels compelled to fight his way to the top, even if it means ruthlessly snuffing out the dreams of 299 budding young strikers. Last on our list we have My Hero Academy Season 6. The former Liberation Army, commanded by Shigaraki Tamura, is now known as the Paranormal Liberation Front. This organized crime group poses a great threat to the Hero Association, not only because of its sheer size and power, but also because of the overwhelming quirks of Jin Twice. When new information from a secret hero, Kigo Takamai, confirms that Shigaraki is invisible, the Hero Association decides to use all of its resources to launch a surprise attack on the enemy's headquarters, prompting a UA student are once again on the battlefield. As the battle rages on, The unsuspecting villains must regroup and push back, but the brave heroes are determined to wipe them out. This is all for today. We hope that you liked the video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Anamjan signing off. See you soon.